Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is March the 18th, 2018. And as always, we are here to give you all the news according to the charts. We are not investment advisors, so therefore we are not giving you investment advice. Okay, so now let's go ahead and tell you all what we're noticing in the market right now. The last couple of hours, we have seen the market make a stoppage to the downside. So currently we're entering a stage in consolidation right now. Sideways trading action is what is occurring for a lot of these cryptocurrencies. And we'll get into it individually as we go into these cryptocurrencies to see whether or not the market will resume to lower prices eventually, or at least consolidate for a couple more hours and then move higher, or consolidate, move for a couple more hours and then move to the downside. Okay, but definitely overall we can see on smaller time frame charts that the cryptocurrency space had stopped, at least for this time being, moving lower. Okay, starting tomorrow, please make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section on which cryptocurrency you would like for us to analyze for the next coming week. And the video, it needs to be tomorrow, March the 19th, 2018, that you leave us those comments. And whichever cryptocurrency gets the most comments will be the next cryptocurrency we'll be analyzing for that following week. Okay, so we've been doing NANO for the previous week. And as you guys can tell, our analysis for NANO against the BTC against Bitcoin has been spot on. So this goes to show you all that you can be profitable, understand with confidence on any time frame, on any particular chart, on any particular equity, on what's going to occur in the market. Okay. So now let's go ahead and get started for today. Looking at coinmarketcap.com, market, at least for the time being, is right there around $300 billion in market cap size. Bitcoin dominance again is increasing 44.3%. So it continue to tell you that majority of the enthusiasts in the cryptocurrency space has more belief in Bitcoin than they do a lot of the other altcoins. A lot of the other altcoins funding has definitely been fleeing out of it, but Bitcoin definitely tells you that a lot of other participants are at least being more faithful in Bitcoin than they are with the other altcoins. That's at least what we're noticing, with that Bitcoin dominance increasing as the market is decreasing. Okay, Bitcoin, you guys can see, is still down modestly 0.14%. Ethereum as well is almost 5%. Ripple 2.58. Bitcoin Cash 5.39. all of these are down. Litecoin is down 2.06%. Neo is down almost 1%. Stellar is up 1.67. Cardano is down 4.75. IOTA is having a fantastic day, up 7.37%. EOS is down 7%. Monero is down 0.35. So there's only a couple of stragglers in the market for today that is trending higher. Stellar and IOTA are definitely in the top 10 that are moving higher comparative to all the other altcoins within the top 10 space. So now the market can only go three ways: up, down, or sideways. So now let's get into our analysis for today and see what we're noticing in the market. Looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is down 0.5% right now. Last trade was $7,953. Daily price chart for Bitcoin, you guys can tell that we're definitely seeing buyers come into the market. Bitcoin came all the way down to $7,240 today. That's where that support came in, and now we're right back towards prior area resistance now. Since we broke it, we're now back around the support area that occurred in the beginning half of February. We're now trading there again. So now we need to see more precursors of strength in the market for us to at least come back above $7,900, even $8,000. Okay. Now I can tell you all that right now in Bitcoin, we are noticing that today's daily price bar is a precursor of strength as of now. Simply means that tomorrow's trading day needs to close above the previous close right now. So now let's take a look at the 3-hour bars for Bitcoin. Definitely you guys can see that buyers are coming in the market, and it is currently getting hit with some stockpile. That resistance area now is at $8,000. Market is trying to suppress price below $8,000. So the next 3-hour bar is definitely going to be important to see whether or not the buyers are still in control. Because if so, the market for Bitcoin can definitely come back up to and around $8,200 in the short term. And then ultimately in tomorrow's trading, it could come all the way back up to around $8,400. But by no means are we out of the woods yet. Okay. So now we're looking at the 1 hour bar for Bitcoin. Definite strength is coming into the market, expecting it to at least come and touch that $8,100 area. I think it's just going to continue to consolidate. If it can break $8,100, then the next resistance area is going to be right there towards $8,200 or $8,300. But given this strength in this particular 1 hour bar, we're still expecting Bitcoin to continue to move higher in the short term. Now, with that being said, it has to break $8,100 first. And then after that, it can definitely come all the way back up to around $8,250 or even $8,300 over the next couple of hours. That's what we're expecting to see in the short term. Now, if the market does make it up to $8,250 to $8,300, we're expecting to see more stockpile to come into the market. And if that's going to be the case, then the market's going to shoot there as resistance and bounce back down to the downside. But if the market continues to trade there around $8,250 to $8,300 and we get precursors of strength, then definitely the market will move higher than that. But currently, our analysis is for Bitcoin to at least consolidate to move higher. So now we're going to look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 2.44%. Last trade was $545.01. Daily price bar for Ethereum. Look at all this massive volume that is coming in for Ethereum. That definitely tells us that the market participants have bought some of the selling that occurred in the market today, and is even able to bring the close currently back up to the open of today's bar, even towards the high of today. That is all precursors of strength that is being reflected today in the market. So now the next trading day needs to close above for Ethereum to let us know for sure that the buyers came into the market today for Ethereum. All the volume came in on this particular 3 hour bar for today. The market participants on the next 3 hour bar confirmed that the buyers came into the market. So that's why we're continuing to move higher in price for Ethereum. Now the market, $550 can be resistance, but definitely we can see it coming all the way back up to $575 in the short term, or even throughout tomorrow's trading. Okay. Let's take a look at the 1 hour bar real quick for Ethereum. So again, pretty much looking just like with Bitcoin, we have precursors of strength bars being reflected right now. Expecting the market to continue to move higher, might go up to 560, and if not that, $580 throughout tomorrow's trading. But nevertheless, if this 1 hour bar concludes the way that it looks now, definitely we're looking for higher prices to resume in Ethereum as well. First area resistance 560, but then ultimately might come up to $580 in tomorrow's trading. So now let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is down 4.37%. Last trade was $921.10. Daily price bar for Bitcoin Cash is giving us another probable precursors of strength bar. Simply means that tomorrow day, trading day, needs to close above the previous close. Right now, the market was able to come all the way down to $842 today in trading. Market currently is trading around $918. So buyers are coming into the market right now for Bitcoin Cash as well. 3 hour bars for Bitcoin Cash is giving us a push to go up bar right now. Bar closed towards the high of the bar. So that is precursors of strength. Expecting the market to continue to move higher. First resistance area is going to be $940. And from there, we will need to see more precursors of strength. If so, expect Bitcoin Cash to continue to move to the upside. $960 will be the next resistance area if Bitcoin Cash makes it to $940 and gives us continual precursors of strength bars. Okay. But at best, we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash to consolidate and move a little bit higher in tomorrow's trading. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Ripple. So Ripple is up 2.87%. Last trade was 65 cents. Daily price bar for Ripple is giving us the same thing, just like with Bitcoin. We're definitely getting buyers in the market Volume is extremely high, so at least we suppress the market for the time being from moving lower. So the best thing that we're going to get from these cryptocurrencies is sideways trading action to maybe even a little higher in tomorrow's trading. So now let's take a look at the 3-hour bars for Ripple, and you guys can definitely tell the same thing that we're getting with the other altcoins. This is what we're getting with Ripple. Market is giving us a push to go up bar. It is coming across resistance right now, so we're getting stockpile to come in momentarily. But if we look at the 1-hour bar and we get precursors of strength on the 1-hour bar, then definitely we're looking at interest in higher prices. And look how wide in volume and how much volume we're getting in on this current 1-hour bar. The market for the time being is giving us precursors of strength, but it's right there around 66 cents as resistance. If the next 1-hour bar closes above its previous close, then we're looking for the market to continue to move higher. But notice that we are stating that Ripple just came and hit across resistance of 66 cents. So the next 1-hour bar is going to be crucial to see whether or not the buyers are still interested in prices around 66 cents, because if they're not, then we're just going to continue to consolidate and move lower. Support is going to be around 64 cents to even maybe to the lows of these particular bars around 63 cents as well. Okay, so right now we're definitely noticing change in tone in the market, especially if the market is going to conclude with the close towards the high of the bar. We're looking for Ripple to continue to move higher. It might just come up to 68 cents or even around 70 cents in tomorrow's trading, dependent on not if we have more interest in higher prices. A battle is going on right now in Ripple between the buyers and the sellers. Take a quick look at the 30-minute bar. So again, interest in higher prices is definitely there right now, but we're not necessarily stating that the market's going to move higher for Ripple, because it is being inundated with some sellers right now. So best, we're looking for Ripple to consolidate and possibly move a little bit higher, especially if we continue to get that stockpile to come in the market. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin currently is down 1.23%. Last trade was $154.20. Daily price bar for Litecoin. Market came and found support around $140. That is an excellent thing to see, because it's the same thing that occurred on the 17th of January. Buyers came into the market. The volume is a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier than what has been the last 2 trading days. Okay, but in no wise are we convinced that the market is concluded with moving lower. We're just simply stating that the market for the time being has stopped from moving to the downside. So currently the market for Litecoin is coming across resistance around $156. You guys can tell here on these previous 3-hour bars how it did get inundated with more stockpile. So we're still expecting the same thing to occur in Litecoin on the 3-hour bars. The only difference that we're waiting for is to get more precursors of strength to break through $156. If not, this is how far Litecoin is going to go. We're going to consolidate and move lower from there if we do not get more precursors of strength bars. Let's take a look at the 1-hour bar for Litecoin right now. So looking at the 1-hour bar for Litecoin, again, we stated already that 156 is resistance. Market may actually come up to $157.50. And if we get more precursors of strength there, then $160 will be the next area for resistance. Given the fact that on the 1-hour bar, we're definitely noticing that buyers are coming to the market. We're looking for Litecoin to continue to move to the upside. 158 resistance. If that will hold, then the market will continue to move lower from there. But if we get precursors of strength to break through that 158, then expect Litecoin to continue to move higher to the upside. Okay. The next area is going to be around $160 for resistance in Litecoin. So now next on the list is going to be Dash. So Dash is down 1.60%. Last trade was $382.40. Dash is giving us another probable precursors of strength in the market. It is a lot weaker than some of the other altcoins we've done an analysis for, but nevertheless, volume is higher, which is telling us that the buyers are coming in the market, and it needed to hold support right there around You guys can tell that support came in here at the tops of these bars here when the market is currently trading. That's why we are getting a probable precursor to strength bar right now in the market for Dash. So let's take a look at the 3-hour bars. So currently on the 3-hour bars, you guys can tell that a lot of volume came in, buyers came in and stepped in right here on this 3-hour bar. Market continued to trade sideways on this 3-hour bar, but now we're finally breaking out to the upside. 390 is going to be resistance though, so we might not move that high in Dash, but currently on this 3-hour bar, if it closes the way that it looks now, then definitely 390 or even all the way up to $400 would be the next probable areas that we're paying attention to for Dash to go to throughout tomorrow's trading. Okay, so whatever this 3-hour bar closes as, especially if it looks the way it looks now, we're looking for the market to move higher in Dash. We gave you those two price areas, 390, eventually all the way up to $400 in tomorrow's trading. So now let's go ahead and take a look at NEO. So NEO is up 10.39%. Last trade was around $67.88. Daily price bar for NEO. Look at this powerful precursors of strength bar in NEO. Market came all the way down to $50 and held support just like it did here on the 24th of December. That is a very good thing to see, especially with the amount of volume we've seen today compared to what has been in the last 2 or 3 weeks or so. We have not seen this much volume come into the market in such a long time. And now the market that currently is closed towards the high of the bar. That is all precursors of strength right now in NEO. Take a look at the 3-hour bars in NEO. Market simply is coming right here around all of this business transactions over the couple of 3-hour bars. Market definitely can come up to and around $72 in tomorrow's trading, especially given the width and where the bar currently is closed in the market. But the only thing that is holding us back from saying that NEO will come up to $72 in tomorrow's trade is the fact that we're getting stockpile right now in the market, which simply means that we have to wait on the next 3-hour bar to see the market close above this previous close. Because if so, then it simply means that the buyers are still in control. But if not, then the market will move lower and hopefully find support around $64 and then move higher from there. But currently we're definitely noticing that the market is changing its tone to at least moving a little bit higher. Okay, so now market for NEO definitely on this current 1-hour bar is getting inundated with excessive volume. Stockpile is definitely coming in right now, but given the fact that the market is coming up back towards all of this business transactions, the market definitely runs a higher probability coming back up to $72 or even $70 in tomorrow's trading. Now the only thing that is holding us back from being confident in that is that we're getting stockpile on this last current 1-hour bar. So if the market closes below this previous close and all this volume is simply sellers in the market, so expect NEO to move lower in the short term. Like I said, $64 to around 63 needs to hold that support in order for the market to at least come back up to $70 or even $72 in tomorrow's trading. So next on the list is going to be Monero. So Monero is up 4.80%. Last trade was around $206.25. Same bar, just like with NEO. Monero is giving us the same thing, but the volume is pretty much the same as what it's been the last couple of days. Market came and held support right here towards the close and the open from the 5th and the 6th of February. Currently the bar is closed toward the high of the bar, precursors of strength. So change of tone is occurring in Monero right now. Looking at the 3-hour bars for Monero, push to go bar is being reflected right now in the 3-hour bar. So we're still expecting the market to at least consolidate, come back up towards $210 or even $220 in tomorrow's trading. Push to go bar is being reflected right now. So we're looking like we're going to come back up to either $210 or even $220 throughout tomorrow's trading. We had a very wide push to go bar being reflected on this last 1-hour bar for Monero. Market definitely can come back up to 210 or even 215 or 220 in around those 3 price areas that I just mentioned throughout tomorrow's trend, because this is a very wide push to go a bar, which is precursors of strength. Okay, you definitely like to see those type of bars, especially once you have precursors of strength being revealed in the background. So our analysis for Monero for them to continue to move higher, and we also have given you those price areas. So now the last one on the list is going to be NANO against the BTC. Market came all the way down to 8,000 Satoshis. That's where it held support here on the 15th of February. So that's pretty good. We told you all yesterday in our video that we were expecting this crypto to continue to move to the downside. 3-hour bar. Again, buyers are definitely in the market for NANO. Stockpile definitely is coming in on this current 3-hour bar. We got 1 hour and 57 minutes left. So if the market continues to be inundated with more of the stockpile, NANO can definitely come back down. They hold support around 10,000 or even 9,500 Satoshis. Let's take a look at the 1-hour bar to see, get a better picture. So this current 1-hour bar is definitely telling us that stockpile is coming in the market. It needs to hold support right there around 10,200 Satoshis. If it does, then we're still looking for the market to continue to move higher for NANO. Resistance though is around 10,500. So we need precursors to strength around 10,500 Satoshis in order for the market to at least move back up to and around 10,765 or even 11,000 Satoshis in tomorrow's trading. So currently we're just expecting sideways trading action to occur in the short term until we get revealed that the market participants are still in the buying mode. If not, then 10,000 needs to hold as support in order for the market to at least consolidate from where it currently is trading. Okay, so that's all I have for today, March the 18th, 2018. And let me tell you what I'm noticing on these charts. Change of tone is definitely occurring in the market. We have given you all prior resistance areas on each of these altcoins, so please watch for those areas, because if we get more precursors of strength, then expect the market to continue to move higher. If we get more precursors of weakness, then expect the market to bounce at those resistance areas and move lower and continue its consolidations. Currently, we are getting precursors of strength bars in high volume on the 3-hour chart, which gives us the inclination that the market will continue to move higher, but just simply go right back to prior resistance. So from there, you have to wait. And once we get more precursors of strength, then that gives you even more confirmation that the market will continue to move higher. Okay, so watch the markets, stay profitable. And again, I appreciate you all continue to watch this channel, supporting it, and hope you guys are understanding and gaining your own particular confidence of what to expect in the market. That's all I have for today. Everyone stay profitable, and we'll talk to you all later.